everybody, it's Bunny and it's time for everybody's favorite video of the entire year. In today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys what I'm giving out this year to the trick-or-treaters. I'm gonna be showing you guys all the magic behind my trick-or-treat buckets. And I know most of you guys look forward to this video every single year, and I must admit, without a doubt, this is my favorite video to film each year. You guys know that Halloween is like the day that I fully come alive, and Halloween has been my favorite day of the year my whole life. As a matter of fact, my first sentient memory of life was me, my first Halloween, and I was dressed as a pumpkin. And I remember sitting on the kitchen counter, looking down at my chubby little pumpkin baby legs. And then my life began. Trick-or-treating was such a huge thing to me growing up. And there were so many neighbors in my neighborhood when I was growing up who made my trick-or-treating experience extremely memorable and magical. I don't know if I've ever done like trick-or-treat memory story time video before, as if it's like 2016 YouTube and we're all doing story times. But yeah, I always get ideas for like videos I'd like to film, but like when it's too late to film them this year, I don't know, trick-or-treating story time memory video sounds fun. But anyway, ever since I have been too old to trick-or-treat, it is my mission every year to be a super memorable house for the trick-or-treaters that are trick-or-treating now. So every year I love to do things a little bit bigger, a little bit better, give away a little bit more stuff, and try and make some awesome memories for trick-or-treaters that will hopefully last a lifetime. As you guys may have noticed, last year was the first year in my life that I didn't really fully participate in Halloween. I did put out like some treat buckets on a table, and we had like a couple trick-or-treaters last year, like maybe 10, but I didn't put together like my full buckets and I didn't do a whole video. I don't know. So this year, I have to be honest, it is gonna be like a modified Halloween experience once again, because if you guys have been watching my videos or know anything about how I normally set up Halloween, I normally love to set up like a carnival style thing. Like I have a cooler full of drinks and sodas and waters and Kool-Aids, and I always do cotton candy. Like I'm standing there live all night making cotton candy. And some years, along with the cotton candy, we also do snow cones and popcorn we've done, but normally I try and make it like a little carnival setup. Like I usually have like a beanbag toss game out in the front and all kinds of stuff. We set up a tent, you know, but I'm still not gonna be like standing out and doing the whole like cotton candy. I'm still doing it like contactless this year, but I am making up my normal bucket. So the pumpkin buckets are back again this year. And honestly, I'm really curious to see how many trick-or-treaters we're gonna be getting, because honestly, like just driving around like my whole neighborhood, not my whole neighborhood, but like the whole city in which I live, like there are very few people decorating again this year, unfortunately. So I don't know what that means for like trick-or-treaters. I don't know if we're gonna get that many. In years past, I always get 100 or more trick-or-treaters, like every year. And there have definitely been like even more awesome years than that. Like I think it was like 2018, 2019, you guys, we definitely had like between, I wanna say like 250 to 300 trick-or-treaters. And I usually always measure by the number of cotton candy cones. Like you buy like a package of cotton candy cones. I don't think we're gonna get anywhere in the neighborhood of that. Usually we get like 200, 300 trick-or-treaters if Halloween falls on like a Friday or a Saturday. Now this year, Halloween is on Sunday, which just like normally means that there's less trick-or-treaters overall. But what does that mean with like everything that's been going on plus a Sunday? I don't know what that means. We shall see. I'll report back to you guys. So I am about to take y'all downstairs. I wanted to film this up here because the sound quality downstairs in the dining room is less than subpar is what I was gonna. It's not ideal. Even though I have my microphone, you guys, look at this thing. Look at this thing that I made out of like this doll. I got it at this really cool place called Texas Art. Texas Art Asylum, and $5. $5 foot long baby doll. And then we, you know, shoved a microphone, and now I have a doll microphone. If I touch that against my mouth one more time. But can you imagine if I was like a pop singer, you know, which I could never be because I have no singing talents, but if I was this would be my microphone. It blinks and it's adorable. Also, fingers crossed that this green eyeshadow washes out of my hair later today. I don't know that I thought about the staining power, possibly, of eyeshadow, but you know, I have a little bit of dandruff going on, you know, TMI, and I was like, you know what you could do with that? Just green eyeshadow. Cover that dandruff up. Also, look at my nails. I have to show you guys. I love them. My hands, they look like talons because they're so chapped, but my nails are very beautiful. So I'm about to take you guys downstairs, as I was saying 5 minutes ago, and I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna take you around the round table. It's not round, but I'm gonna take you around the rectangular table and show you guys everything I'm giving away to the trick-or-treaters this year. And then I'll be back here for the conclusion. All right, everybody, hopefully y'all are seeing a nice overview of all of the treats. This is definitely the biggest amount of treats I think that I've ever had. It's definitely the longest table. So we're gonna start down over there and we're gonna end up way over there. Let's just go through and start out. Hello, say hi to this guy. I feel like he's always on the treat table every year. Up first, I've got a bucket of miscellaneous bubbles. So they all have little bubble wands inside, or some of them are like on the outside like that, but they're all so cute. So colorful. I feel like everybody loves bubbles. Nope. Up next, we have some pins, and they all have different designs. That one says trick or treat. I'm trying to show you guys, but there's a glare. Up next, we have this cute little spider. Everybody say hello. And he is holding on to all of these different puzzles. So some of these are little mazes. You try and get the silver ball into the middle. And then some of these are kind of like little basketball games. There's also these little silver balls, and you pull this thing back. I can't do it one-handed, but you try and make these different baskets that have different point values. I feel like that would be a really fun little game to play on Halloween once you're done trick-or-treating. So they have all different little designs and patterns. So cute. Bye, Mr. Spider. Up next, I have a bunch of paper items in here. We have lots of different sheets of stickers in a bunch of different colors and designs. These are also sticker sheets. I also have these rolls of stickers that are pretty cool. They actually glow in the dark. And so normally what I do with these is I just tear off several and put them in the treat bucket. And also in here are some of my personal favorite things to get when I was a kid, and that is these little notepads. So I have them in a bunch of different designs, colors, creatures, and I have some little round ones. And I think I have some, oh yeah, there's one. I have some with ghosts on it too. So cute. Okay, down here I have a couple of special bracelets, and these are about to flash, so I don't know if that'll bother anybody, but I just want to give a warning. So these, as you guys can see, The light's really bright, but they like put off that kind of flash. I have a couple slap bracelets. So mostly just those flashing bracelets in a couple different colors and designs. Up next, brand new for this year. Oh, they just went everywhere. Brand new for this year, we have these Halloween Mardi Gras doubloon type of things. So they have different characters, and all of them on the back say Happy Halloween. And I'm sure you guys can see they are in lots of different colors. I feel like this bright blue is like sneaking its way into becoming a Halloween color. I see this all the time now. Do you guys see that blue color in Halloween stuff? Okay, up here is the beginning of Pencil Land. I have several different types of Papa Point pencils. I feel like kids have to still love these. I remember they were like a thing you could actually buy at book fairs and stuff. So each one of these little bats is a different pencil lead, and you can just like switch the order around on them when you need to sharpen your pencils. And then these are other Papa Point pencils. Same technology, if you can call Papa Point pencil technology, but lots of different colors and designs. And then these are a couple other ones in a couple other different designs. This back here, before I forget, which, oh my gosh, I love this Fang bowl. But inside here, I have full-size Skittles. So we have original, and then I feel like I have to try some of these. I don't think I've ever had wild berry Skittles or sour Skittles. And then there's also full-size Starburst with the Favor Reds and the original Starburst. Then down here, we have my Graveyard Girl Vlogoween pencils. So somewhere on these neon pencils, it says Graveyard Girls Vlogoween. Let me see if I can get some of these colors to maybe show up better. Graveyard Girls Vlogoween. And then I am putting these pencil toppers on there. So some of them are pumpkins, some of them are skulls. Up next, brand new for this year, I am in love with these guys. They are frogs. And I think that they're technically meant to be finger puppets, but I kind of really intended to use them as pencil toppers. But we'll see. They might not want to be pencil toppers, but aren't they so cute? I remember having some of these when I was a kid. Okay, before I forget, I'm gonna take you guys back here. Well, you know what? I'll show you guys these first. So these are crazy straws, and they're in a bunch of different colors. There's that blue color again. Okay, now let's wrap around here before I forget. So these are some of my favorite things to give away. They are gigantic ballpoint pens. They're like huge. I'm sure you guys can see. And I have lots of different patterns, designs, whatever you want to call it. And then I have some of these. I usually get these at Walmart like after Halloween when they go on like super sale. And so they kind of stopped having like the big ones, and they started making these, which are still big pens, but I'm sure you guys can see like size difference. It's a pretty big difference there. Okay, so these are like my overflow treat bags. These are what I used to make every year, were like these little bags before I switched up to the buckets. And so I have these in case we get a ton of trick-or-treaters and I need to start making like extra little bags. I have tons of different design options. Back here, these are some of my absolute favorite things to give away as well. They are gigantic bubble wands, and they're all in different colors, and they have different little topper characters. There's a ghost on the purple one and jack-o'-lantern orange. I think that's my favorite one, and I tested this out the other day outside just so you could see the gigantic bubbles in action. I feel like kids would love to get this. It's like big and crazy and fun. On the back side of the table, we have a beautiful bucket of different kinds of rings. Glittery ones were the new ones that I got this year. And there's a purple bat. Jack-o'-lanterns, of course. I love the glitter in these. And we also have skulls. Look at that. A lot of the rest of them in here are just kind of like, you know, ye old spooky spider ring. I have some of these, which I always call pirate rings. I don't know, the skulls look really piratey to me. And I know I have some in here as well of, oh, there's one. This one's got like a jewel on it. Up here, I've got a slime bucket. So this has a lot of different sticky sands and slimes. So this one, I think they were going for kinetic sand. The creatures are really cute, but this is more like a putty. And I opened a jack-o'-lantern one, so you guys could kind of see what that looked like. Then brand new for this year, we have this stuff, which I really, really like this sticky sand. If you guys watched my haul video, I said this really reminds me of something I've had before called cotton candy slime. And this stuff is really, really nice. And we have a ton of different characters and colorways. And oh, there's the Frankenstein. And then I just have some miscellaneous slime tubes. Some of them I think have spiders inside. Some of them are just slime or putty. A lot of these like bounce, I think. So, you know, if you dig down there deep enough, there's like a variety of all different types. Up next, this is the eraser zone. Lots of fun shaped erasers. I really thought these spiders, are these supposed to be tarantulas? These are so awesome. And then we just have flat erasers of all different designs. I think we have some eyeballs in here. And what are these? Oh, these guys are down there. You'll be seeing them later. Up next for this year, I got bells, you guys, and they're in 3 different characters. We have Frankenstein, black cats, and my personal favorite, which is the jack-o'-lantern. I love giving away noisemakers. I feel like Halloween, you know, the kids should be loud and having fun and probably annoying their parents, you know. All right, up next is brand new for this year. I don't think I've ever given away anything like this before. These are the slime barfers, I guess you could say. We have ghosts, we have Frankensteins, and then we have this jack-o'-lantern one, which I also took outside and filmed a little clip of it in action, just in case you guys haven't seen those. They're pretty funny. Up next are a whole bunch of pirate eye patches. A lot of times I like to put these on the outside of the buckets just to give them a little texture, a little dimension. Up next are these little guys. I don't have too many of them this year because I feel like I got these a couple years ago and I don't know, maybe they stopped making them, but they are these cute little like parachute guys. There is a skeleton. This one I think is supposed to be a ghost, but he just looks like a smiley face. And I think Frankenstein is the only one that I didn't show you guys yet. So they're all really cute. And I feel like you could also like turn these into jewelry or something. I don't know if like an older kid gets it. Up next is something that I don't know if I've ever done before, but it's Play-Doh. And they had these cute little mini cans. And then I got these as well, which it's like just generic Play-Doh, but these little cans are so cool because they actually come with this stamper in the top and there was like lots of different colorways. There's a ghost. I thought that they were all jack-o'-lanterns, but that is so cute. Okay, up next, we just have ye old neon plastic spiders. These are kind of like jumbo spiders and I have them in a bunch of different colors. And then we have these eggs. So these are a lot like Easter eggs. Sometimes I put candy, sometimes I put like $1 or $2 in there. So we have skeletons or skulls and candy corn. And these are scratch and sniff stickers. I think that there's also tattoos in here. Oh, there's puzzles. So some of them, wow, 24 pieces in there. I think that there's tattoos somewhere in here too. But oh, are you a tattoo? I think that these are tattoos. Yeah, 4 tattoos. These are something that are brand new for this year. I got them honestly because they kind of reminded me of 5 Surprise mini brands. They're called Lunar Littles. And in each one of these balls, you unwrap it, there is a little alien figure, a sticker, and like a puzzle. We have rulers. And they all have the same stencils on them. We have lots of different colors. I think that they're like 6-inch rulers. Very cute. I used to love these stencil things when I was a kid. All right, up next we have some of these pencils, and the only difference really is I already put some eraser tops on these. So they're all different monsters. Oh my gosh, I held the tripod so long I feel like my hand is shaking. So we have lots of cute little characters on here, and oh my gosh, he's so cute. I think he's a ghost, a jack-o'-lantern. These are so cute. Yeah, I still have lots of more pencil toppers to put on here, but this is the magical pencil treasure chest. And you guys, it's one of my favorite things to do every year to refill this up. It's a cute little haunted house box, and I always fill this with pencils. And usually by the end of Halloween night, these pencils are all gone and I have to refill it the next year. I don't think I showed you guys these pens yet, but they're basically the same. I think maybe we have a couple different designs on these pens, and I have a couple of these which are so cool. I wish I could find more of these. They're like skeleton hand pins. Amazing. All right, down here we have your stereotypical elastic creatures. So we have some centipedes over here. This is like the bug zone. We have flies. We have these kinds of spiders. So that's pretty much that bucket. Then in this one, we have these really cool neon bats in a bunch of different colors. In here we have rats. So we have gray rats, and we have black rats. And down here we have more like nature, realistically nature colored bats. I don't know. We have gray bats and we have black bats. Look at their faces. So cute. And then down here we have skeletons in a couple different colorways. There are some black ones and some of these like creepy looking bone colored ones. Don't think I missed anything over there. Up next, my personal favorite this year, you guys, we have these plush frogs. They all have different faces. They all have different personalities to me. This one might be my favorite one, but they have these Velcro hands so you can hang them on things. They have legs. Of course, it would be kind of concerning if they didn't have legs, but look at that. I'm gonna miss them when they go. Up next, I have some of these flyer things. You just like put them together and spin them in your hand. And I filmed a clip so you guys could see kind of what it looked like. Y'all, we had 80-mile-an-hour winds the other day. So I was like trying to test all this stuff outside and it was like just blowing away everywhere. Up next, I have some of these just like large traditional glow-in-the-dark skeletons, you know, a family heirloom. Down here, I have some of these bat glider things, and once again I tried to film a clip using these things, but I don't think I'm the best in the world at bat gliders. I don't know, what was I doing wrong? Up next we have a bunch of these little skeletons. Sometimes I like to hang these on the outsides of the bucket as well. So cute, so colorful. Up next I have some Squishies. So these are really good, like slow rising Squishies in my opinion. And then I got these, which are new for this year, and they're tie-dye. And they look so cute, but they're more like traditional like stress balls. They're not really like squishies, but they're still cute and colorful. I feel like people would like these. All right, up next, we've got activity books. So inside, these have word scrambles and puzzles and mazes. They're pretty cute. I have a couple different covers for those. I think they're all the same on the inside. Down here, I have just like a grouping of some pins and lots of mini pins, which I think these are so cute. They're like tiny little neon pins. We also have some stampers down here, as well as these double-sided stampers. So I tried to do like a little example of what they look like. And the last thing that I kind of have mixed up in there are these super cute candy highlighters. I love this color, so it did a highlight down there. Up next, I have some cups, and I like to put these in the buckets to just add dimension and stuff. Sometimes I like to put the candy in here and then put all the other treats kind of around that. I just like to give them, you know, once again, texture. to mention. Up next, I have some of these pre-made goodie bag things. I just thought that these would be like fun to get a couple of years ago. Once again, I got them on like super sale, I think, from Walmart, and they have different items in them. Like some of them have these like hair extension things, crowns, beads, all kinds of different stuff. So I just kind of wanted to see what these were like, and I thought they would be fun to just like add to my treat buckets. All right, I have these hats, and I wish I could have gotten more of these this year. These are so cute to me. They all have like different things sticking off of them. So like the pumpkin has stems, the bat has wings, and this is like a monster. It has horns, and I think the last different design is a ghost, and it has like hands. I don't know, ghost hands. Up next, we have a couple of buckets of pencil toppers. Oh my God, these are all stuck together. So these are skulls. These are jack-o'-lanterns. These are the ones I started putting on my Graveyard Girl pencils. Up next, these are some lighted jack-o'-lantern things. I don't think you guys can see the light maybe, because this light I have attached to my camera is so bright, but these are like little wands or something. I don't know. What would we call these? They're jack-o'-lanterns, and they're in a bunch of different colorways. And by a bunch, I mean three different colorways. Up next are these cute little skeleton jumper wind up toys. And I took some of these outside as well, so you guys could kind of see them in motion. All right, I'm gonna wrap you guys back around here again, but not before I show you these neon snakes. So these are just like, you know, ye old magical plastic critters, a bunch of different colorways, of course. Up next is actual candy. So this is like lollipops, Twizzlers, Jolly Rancher, taffy, I think. And then this is the chocolate bucket. So Milk Duds, Whoppers, Reese's, Kit Kats, lots of different tasty stuff, all the way down into this big jack-o'-lantern. Up next, we have some cat ear headbands. I feel like these would be so fun. We have a bunch of different colorways. Then, of course, we have sticky. These are kind of like sticky hands, but instead of hands, they're like creatures like spiders and bats. And what is this? Oh, it's a lizard. And here I have a smorgasbord of different types of bouncy balls and stuff. So these, of course, are like cush balls. And I have some eyeball balls in here. And I have some of these, which have like, what is that? What is that design? I really can't. Oh, it's supposed to be, what is the plant called? I can't think of it. Here's a jack-o'-lantern. I do know what that is. And Little Shop of Horrors. That's what I was trying to think of. And then I think some of them, no, that's another one with a thing in it. I have some in here though that, yeah, these are like large jack-o'-lantern ones. Amazing. Here are bubble fingers. So they have wands attached to them, and they're supposed to be like zombie fingers with bones sticking out the top. Isn't that delightful? Here I have some overflow bubble things. Like I said, I really don't know how many trick-or-treaters we're gonna get this year, but then I have a cauldron of witch fingers. So I have some neon ones, but mostly these glow in the dark witch fingers. They all have different colored nails. Up next, something I absolutely love. I think I've been able to give these away for like 2 years now because I got so many, but they are socks. And I have a bunch of different designs, and I have a bunch of different like lengths. Like some of them are ankle socks, but so cute. Up next, these little bat guys are new for this year. They're so cute. They're posable. And they come in a bunch of different colors. And then I have some of these plushies that I think are just like overflow from a year or so ago. I have a witch. And then I have some of these little like pumpkin guys. Up next, these are such cool like pencil erasers. They're not really toppers because they like hug the sides of pencils, but there's skeletons, jack-o'-lanterns, and ghosts. And I really can't decide which one is my favorite because they are all adorable to me. Some of my other personal favorites are these huge skull erasers. And once again, we have them in all neon colors. I really like this green, purple, and orange. Up next was another new item for this year. These are those like water-filled tube things. They're like squishies. And the clear one is really cool. You can really see the spider in it. Up next is something that the kids absolutely love. They are these inflatable broomsticks. And it kind of reminds me of Kiki, honestly, because the little cat on there is so cute. So we have a couple different colorways of that. I think they glow in the dark, or I at least think those glow in the dark. I don't know about those. Up next are these weird eyeball glasses. Lots of different colors, all the same expression. Help me. Up next is Jewelry Land. I have some of these bloody chokers, some of these that say Happy Halloween. Well, they just say Halloween, I think. And there's black ones and kind of these metallic orange ones that say Halloween. These are some of my favorites as well. They're actually like skull and bone beads, and they're in different metallic colors. So up next is basically all of the bracelets that I'm wearing today. We have lots of different bead bracelets in here. I feel like Halloween simply cannot exist without these magical skull bead bracelets. We have like hello, welcome to Hot Topic, it's 2005. We've got a wide selection of those. 90s friendship bracelets. These kind of like funky, like barbed wire rubber bracelets. And I think that's all the different ones. I have these really cool beaded ones. Some of them are these cats. And then I have on ghosts and jack-o'-lanterns. The jack-o'-lantern one is definitely my favorite. Arm candy. Do you guys remember when everybody said that? Next are these whistles, and they're supposed to be like vampire fangs, and they make like funny, silly sounds. Up next are these fun jumping frogs. And once again, I took these outside and I made one jump around so you guys could see. Up next, a personal favorite of mine this year are these adorable jack-o'-lantern teddy bears. And there's a couple of different facial expressions, but they are all 100% adorable. Up next, did I show you guys this? Probably not. This is the Magic Disappearing ink. And I put it in this Lego head. Look at that, isn't that so cute? We have ye old plastic skeletons. I love these guys. This is like another noisemaker section, a bunch of different colors. And then these are so pretty to me. That is a vampire. Up next, we have vampire fangs. Some that are just like white, and then some that are these other neon colors. Brand new for this year. I love these. I call them skeleton Oscars. I feel like kids would have a really fun time with these. So they are just golden skeleton statuettes. Probably if I was actually gonna be like standing out around people, I might like give these away to like whoever I love their costume the most. So hopefully I'll be able to get these next year as well. Up next, something else that I took outside so you guys could see what they look like. These are hoppers. So you just push them down and then they jump super high up in the air. This is glow stick land. And I ask you guys every year if I should like crack them and put them in the bucket or just give them to the trick-or-treaters uncracked. And you guys always vote for uncracked. So I never crack them anymore. I think these are our last two things, you guys. So I have some of these straws that are so cute. They have jack-o'-lanterns or skulls. I'm finally thinking I'm calling skulls instead of always calling them skeletons. And then down here, I have some of these, which are more of those little like action books, but I think some of these have blank pages in them as well. So you can just color on them. Look at that. Isn't that a gorgeous motif? And then last but not least, we have some of these stretchy, rubbery skeletons. Fun for the whole family. And that's it, you guys. I don't think I missed anything. I hope everybody has a happy and safe Halloween, no matter how you're celebrating. I would love to hear, you know, what you guys are planning on doing for Halloween. If you're dressing up, what are you dressing up as? I don't know. I might be this. I'm dressed as like Mickey's Not So Scary from... I can't figure out that I'm trying to say the Magic Kingdom. I don't think they ever have any of these other costumes. I would love to know what y'all think about the treat buckets this year. Hopefully you guys think that I got enough stuff. I feel like I'm definitely like missing some things this year. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today and for watching. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit the button down below and become a member of the Swamp family. Give an alligator its wings. Also, you guys can follow me on Snapchat and TikTok. I feel like that is where I am the most these days. First on Snap and then on TikTok. You can follow me all those places too if you want. I love you guys so much and I will be back again very, very soon. Bye!